I have to copy this program and I paste it here. Okay, so paste it here, and as slash is given, it gets executed. Enter the value for ENO. So what I want to display? Salary, no? Select ename salary. So I want to display ename and salary. So I have to enter the employee number. So I'll insert employee number. Enter here employee number 101. Okay, so see here it will display salary of Arun is 50,000. 101 is having name Arun and its salary is 50,000. Okay, as we had written it in this format, salary of Arun is 50,000. Okay, so then I will show you the second program. These are predefined exceptions. No data from that I have to show you. See here, as 101 is present there, so he had displayed the output is displayed here. But now I will give you slash. Slash, what happened because of slash? When we will give slash, this recent program, latest program will get executed again. Okay, so now I'll enter your employee number 108, which is not present in our table. Okay, so 108. So now it will show you employee does not exist. Okay, suppose if you have not written this exception, then it will not show you any output, and you doesn't understand what is happening, why there is not output, like that. Okay, so as there is a error message is given that employee does not exist, so you can check it out in your table and we will come to know that yes, really that employee number does not exist. So this is called as exception handling. Exception means error handling. Okay, now I will show you these are the predefined exceptions. No data found, too many rows. Okay, now I will show you the execution of user defined. Okay, see here, this is the program for user defined. User defined means this is the null exception that is defined by user. Then here if commission is null, then that exception will get raised. Okay, and here again we have to put that exception when null exp, then commission is null. Okay, yesterday I have already explained this program. So now today I will show you the execution of it. I'll take the next part of the program. Enter the employee number. Okay, so first of all I will explain, enter your employee number 10. Okay, so for employee number, this program is written only for the when the commission is null. Okay, when the commission is null, so we will see where commission is null. For 102 commission is null. Okay, so we will enter there 102. Okay, see here commission is null. Okay, because for 102 commission is null in the table. Okay, so according to that it will display the error message. Okay, now after that we have seen the functions. Okay, function returns a value, means return statement must be there in the function. Okay, now here I will copy and paste here. Here for function, it this was the PL/SQL block. You can say PL/SQL block, simple, declare because it's starting from declare. Okay, but here we are writing the create or replace function name. So here first of all it will display you that function is created. If any error is there, then it will display that errors. We have to correct it. Okay, we have to remove those error, and then when all is correct, then it will display you the message that function created, means there is no any error in the function. Okay, now how to execute the function? To execute the function, some select command is there. Okay, so remember these things. That's why I'm giving you the demo again. Actually, I have already shown this. So see here. For that, you have to write down select this name of the function emp underscore sal. In bracket, we have to pass eno. Eno means employee number. So 101 I have passed here from dual. Dual is a system table because emp underscore sal is not from any table. Okay, this function name is not from any table. So we have to write down from dual, and dual is a system table. So see here. For 101, salary is 50,000. You can cross check it here. For 101, salary is 50,000. Okay. So you have to remember which command you have to give to execute the function. This is started with create or replace function name. That means this is a function. This is as it is starting from declare. This is a simple PL SQL block. Okay. That is the difference. Okay. So now I'll show now. Okay, next just minute. Is there any program to show you execution? Yes, we had seen that pass a number to a function and check whether it is divisible by 5 or not. That general function also we had seen. Okay, so I'll execute it here. Function created means there is no any error. Okay, then which command we have to give? Select function name is f1 here. Then which number we can pass? Suppose we are passing 10 from dual. 1. Why? Because if it is true, means if remainder is 0, then return 1. So that's why it will return 1 here. Okay. Now again we will execute this, and suppose I'll enter here. Select 12. So it will return here 0. Why? Because else 0. Else means if remainder is not 0, after dividing by 5, it will return 0. Okay. Now we can call that function in any other program also. Okay. So yesterday we had seen that also. So I will execute here the calling program is in which that function is called. That is f1. Okay. So see here, I will show you that one also. This is declare. Now this is simple block. Okay, simple block. In that we are calling this function. This is f1 underscore no. Okay. So now here enter the value. Suppose 10, or you can say 15. Suppose 15 is divisible by 5. So how it gets calculated? Here we have not done any calculations in this program, in this PLSQL block. What we had done? We had done all those calculations in the above function, that is f1, and that function we called here f1. Okay. Yesterday I have already explained this program again, how that value will get passed. And in C language also, you know, the logic is same. Okay, the logic is same, only the syntax is different. Okay. So now today, now I'll share you the PPT screen. So today we have to see the procedure. Okay. Any difficulty here? आपको प्रोग्राम का डिफरेंस समझ में आना चाहिए कि कैसे है, क्या है. Okay. Okay, so now I'll share with you another screen, that is of PPT. Okay, now today we will see the procedure. Okay, see here. Procedures are simply a named PLSQL block. See here, these are the named PLSQL block. To that PLSQL block, name is given that executes certain task. A procedure is completely portable among platforms in which Oracle is executed. Procedure is similar to a procedure in other programming language. A procedure has a header and a body. A procedure has a header and a body. The header consists of name of the procedure and the parameters or variables passed to the procedure. Okay, in the header what it consists? Name of the procedure, we have to give the name of the procedure and we have to write down the parameters or variables that we have to pass into the variable procedure. Okay, and the body, what body consists of? The body consists of declaration section, the whole programming logic that is there in the body. So declaration section, execution section, exception section, similar to a general PLSQL block. Okay, now procedure is created using create procedure command. The syntax is create or replace. Or replace is written in square bracket. Square bracket means it is optional, but it's good if you will write down. Okay, so create or replace procedure. It's like a function only. Okay, it's like a function. So create or replace, instead of function you have to write down procedure name. Then argument means, suppose we have to pass the parameter, that parameter is called as argument. So then argument, in out in this procedure there are three types: in out that I will explain you. From these three, any one we have to write down. Okay, and its data type. Again, second argument, suppose if you want to pass argument in out or in out, from this anyone you have to write down and give the data type. Is or as. Okay, and this is variable declaration. So suppose it's needed, and then our PLSQL block. Okay, so this is the syntax. So now we will see create procedure. Procedure name will create a new procedure with a given procedure name. Okay, so it will create a procedure name with a given name, whatever you have given. Or replace is an optional clause. It is used to change the definition of an existing procedure. Now, suppose some error is there, or suppose we make some changes into this procedure, then it gets automatically override on the same name. Okay, so means उसी प्रोसीजर का नाम वही रहेगा, रिप्लेस मींस प्रोसीजर का नाम वही रहेगा, आपने जो चेंजेस किए वो उसमें रिफ्लेक्ट होंगे. ओके, सो इट्स गुड टू राइट डाउन और रिप्लेस. If the procedure accepts arguments, specify argument details as argument name, in out, data type. Okay, so now argument name indicates variable. Argument का नाम means variable का नाम. Okay, then in indicates the variable is passed by the calling program to procedure. In means procedure में आ रहा है वो बाहर से कहीं से. Okay, in means into the procedure it is passed. Okay, procedure में आ रहा है. Out means indicates that the variable pass value from procedure to calling program. Procedure से बाहर जा रहा है, calling program में जा रहा है. Okay, बाहर जा रहा है. And in out indicates that the variable can pass values both in and out of a procedure. In out means कभी कभी कैसे होता है, कोई प्रोग्राम ऐसे होता है कि हमको वो we have to pass that variable outside the procedure and again we have to take inside the procedure. इस procedure से अंदर भी आएगा और procedure से बाहर भी जाएगा. That time we have to use in out. Okay, then data type specify any PLSQL data type. उस argument का, उस variable का data type हमको लिखना पड़ेगा कि क्या है. Okay, execute a procedure. To execute the stored procedure, simply call it by name in execute command, or second method you can give slash. Slash is a simple method. If it is a recent program, you can execute it by giving a slash method. Okay, how to delete the procedure? To delete a procedure, drop procedure command is used. Drop procedure name. Function for function name also it was same. Drop function name. Simply drop procedure name. Okay, so drop procedure myproc. Okay, this is the name of the procedure. Now program. We will see the program for the procedure. Pass department number to procedure. We have to pass the department number to the procedure and print maximum salary of employee working in that department number. Okay, we have to print maximum salary of employee working in that department. If department number does not exist, print message. Okay, so now first of all we will see create or replace procedure P1. Create or replace procedure P1. This is the name of the procedure. In bracket, as we have to pass the department number, so just I am passing here P underscore DN variable. Its data type is number because department number is having data type number. Now in means it's coming into the procedure from the outside. It may be through the keyboard or it may be through from the calling program. Okay, procedure के अंदर आने वाली है. Okay, so as max sal number, we know that we have to find out the maximum salary. Okay, so I have taken the variable as max underscore sal. Now begin. Select. Now we have to write down the query here. Select max in bracket salary. अगर आपको confusion होता है तो ये अभी drop कर दिया करो. पहले first of all write down the simple query. क्या रहेगा? According to our question, print the maximum salary of employee working in the department number. So simple query क्या आएगी? Select max in bracket salary from EMP where DNO, this is our column name, DNO is equal to this variable. Equal to के बाद variable आता है select statement में. Okay. Okay, so our into and we have to write down this variable. So whatever is the maximum salary it gets selected, it gets stored into the max underscore sal variable. Now our value is into this variable max underscore sal. Okay, so now what we have to write down? If max sal is greater than 0, if it is greater than 0, then printf like max sal equal to max sal. Max salary is in a single quote, means it will display as it is. Okay, then this is concatenation sign. Okay, and this is the variable max underscore sal. It gets displayed. Else means if it is not present. Greater than 0 hai, then this. Else means if it is not greater than 0. Means in short it is not present. Then means DNO does not exist. Means that department number does not exist. Okay, so you have to develop your logic here. Okay, कि program कैसे लिखना है. आपको क्या करना है? आपको ये याद रखना है कि create और replace procedure P1. Question में क्या पूछा है? Pass the department number. Okay, or if there is a word that for a particular department number. Okay, अब यहाँ पे it is clearly given that pass department number. But the same program they may be asked in some in another words, in another way, that display the maximum salary, print the maximum salary of the employee working in a particular department. Particular means whatever department number we will pass. This from that question, first of all we have to decide that yes, we have to pass the, we have to guess that yes, we have to pass the department number. Okay, so here means here we have to pass the variable for the department number. Okay, then we have to find out the maximum salary. So for max we have to write down one variable. Then first of all you have to write down the query here. You must know the query for that. Okay, so select max of sal. इसको छोड़ दो चाहे तो पहले, अगर confusion होता है तो, from EMP where DNO is your column name from the table, is equal to. अब is equal to ये क्यों आएगा? Because जो आप whatever department number you will pass, that automatically gets applied here, that DNO equal to 10, 20, whatever it is, and into max underscore sal. Now this, whatever you will get the answer of this max salary, it gets stored into this variable. Now we have to compare this variable now, because our data is here in this variable. So if max of sal greater than 0, then print this maximum salary, otherwise print it does not, DNO does not exist. Okay, आपको सिंपल है, अगर आप जो ये प्रोग्राम जो है ना इसका स्क्रीनशॉट निकाल लो. ओके, सो और घर पे इसकी स्टडी करो कि क्या सिंटैक्स है, क्या है. सी टेक दिस वन, इसका ले लो एक क्वेश्चन. दिस इज द क्वेश्चन एंड दिस इज द प्रोग्राम फॉर दैट.
मैम क्वेश्चन फिर से दिखाओ.
हाँ ठीक है. Daily you have to read these questions, these programs. Okay, और खुद स्टडी करो कि what is the difference in function, what is the difference in writing the procedure. how to write down the exception, daily आपको देखना पड़ेगा, because in this list you have to do all this, like this, all these programs, function, procedure, cursor, trigger, all these things. Okay, तो आपको difference ध्यान में आना चाहिए कि क्या difference क्या है. Now here there is no any return statement. Okay, in the function return statement must be there, and as this is a procedure, return statement is not there. In the Viva, mostly it is asked that what is the difference between function and procedure. So the answer is same. Function returns the value, procedure doesn't returns the value. Function returns the value, procedure doesn't returns the value. Doesn't returns the value means return statement is not in the procedure. Okay, and in function return statement must be there. That is the difference. लिख लिया करो ऐसी कुछ चीजें. Okay, so when we will execute this, I will show you execution. But first of all, I will explain you the next part, that is cursor. Then I will execute both the programs. I will show you execution of both the programs. Okay. So execute P1 90 अगर हम देते हैं, so DNO does not exist, we will get. And suppose we will get execute P1 30 department number is present, so we will get maximum salary whatever we have entered into our table. Okay. So execution I will show you afterwards. Today only. But now we will see the now see here calling program, how to call that procedure into the program. So this is the calling program. Calling program means it is a simple block. So declare. Now I have to take from the keyboard the department number. So I have taken here v underscore dno number as a variable. Then begin. Then vdno is equal to ampersand vdno. Ampersand के यहाँ जो है वही लिखा जाता है ampersand के सामने. Ampersand means it will ask the values from the keyboard. Okay. Now we got here the DNO. Now the calculations will be done, or whatever the logic we want, that is written into this P1. So P1 is our procedure name. See here, our procedure name is P1 we have given. Okay, so it will call this P1 here, and here we have to pass the department number. So here we have taken variable name as a VDNO. Variable names will be different in calling function program and in the that particular procedure or function. Okay, it's okay. Now what happened? It will ask you the from the keyboard the DNO. Suppose you will enter 10. So P1 in bracket 10. Okay, so it will go here P1, the name, same name P1 and 10 here. Okay, 10. Now here it will select max of salary into max sal from EMP where DNO equal to 10. Internally 10 it will be there. If 10 is, if maximum sal is greater than 0, then it will display this, otherwise this. मीन्स इस वजह से वो प्रोसीजर कॉल होती है. अपने ये प्रोसीजर का नाम यहाँ पे दिया है P1 और उसके आगे ये आप कीबोर्ड से वैल्यू एंटर करोगे 10 सपोज, तो P1 इन ब्रैकेट 10, तो प्रोसीजर का नाम क्या है P1, तो वो उस P1 पे जाएगी. ओके, यहाँ पे आएगी वो P1, यहाँ पे वो 10 जो है वो PDNO में यहाँ पे असाइन हो जाएगा, और यहाँ पे भी PDNO में वो 10 जो हमने पास किया था वो असाइन हो जाएगा. सो नाउ क्वेरी बिकम्स वेयर DNO इक्वल टू 10, और उस हिसाब से आगे का प्रोसीजर होगा. और उसके बाद एंड होगा, ये प्रोसीजर भी एंड हो जाएगी यहाँ से. ओके, और यहाँ पे भी एंड यू विल गेट, इसमें हमने लिखा ही है P1 में printf, ये जो कुछ है whatever it is valid that gets printed on the screen. ओके, इसमें रिटर्न स्टेटमेंट नहीं है. सो कॉलिंग आपने सी लैंग्वेज में भी देखा होगा, फंक्शन कैसे कॉल करते हैं मेन प्रोग्राम में. ओके, सो सेम है, ओनली द सिंटैक्स इज डिफरेंट, द लॉजिक इज सेम. ओके, इसका भी एक ये ले लो स्क्रीनशॉट, कॉलिंग प्रोग्राम. But for this table should be created, and column names and table name may be different in your in your PC. Okay, so according to that you can make changes. जिनके घर पे PC है execute करके देखो. Okay, so now next what I want to explain you is cursor. Next topic is cursor. So in short I will give you idea. आज तो नहीं होगा शायद. Whenever a SQL statement is issued, the database server opens an area of memory is called as private SQL. Here, cursor means what? In short, I will give you idea that up till now, what we had seen, pass the employee number, that is primary key. We are passing the mostly the primary key. So how many rows it will return? Rows कितने आएंगे अगर आप एक employee number प्राइमरी की पास कर रहे हो, तो कितने रोज आएंगे, डिस्प्ले होंगे स्क्रीन पे, मुझे बताओ। एक या एक से ज्यादा? एम्प्लॉय नंबर इज अ प्राइमरी की। ओके, एम्प्लॉय नंबर इज अ प्राइमरी की। सपोज आई पास, सपोज आपका रोल नंबर ले लो। सपोज मुझे चाहिए कि ये जो पर्टिकुलर रोल नंबर डिस्प्ले इज डिटेल्स। ओके, सो तो कितने रो आएंगे मुझे बोलो। अगर मैंने बोला 25 रोल नंबर, इसके मुझे डिटेल्स डिस्प्ले करो, तो कितने रोज आएंगे? एक ही रो आएगा ना, उसका नेम, एड्रेस, कॉन्टेक्ट नंबर, मार्क्स, वॉट एवर इट इज, जॉब, सैलरी। बट रो कितने आएंगे? एक ही आएगा, बिकॉज वी आर पासिंग प्राइमरी की। अब रोल नंबर 25 है या फिर 60 है, वॉट एवर इट इज, एक ही स्टूडेंट का होगा या एक ही एम्प्लॉय का होगा। ओके, तो वहां पे एक ही रो डिस्प्ले होगा। ओके, ठीक है। तो मीन्स इसका मतलब अब तक हमने क्या देखा, कि अब तक हमने ये देखा कि एक ही रो डिस्प्ले होते हैं। हाँ, ओके, बट सपोज माय क्वेश्चन इज, माय क्वेरी इज सिलेक्ट द एम्प्लॉय डिटेल्स whose salary is greater than 10,000. Display the employee details whose salary is greater than 10,000. तो अब मुझे बताओ, how many rows it will display, one or more than one? कितने रोज आएंगे? रो, ROW, रोज, एक या मल्टीपल? अब सैलरी ग्रेटर देन 10,000 है, तो क्या एक की होगी क्या सैलरी ग्रेटर देन 10,000? नहीं, ऑफ कोर्स ज्यादा लोगों की होगी। इफ मार्क्स आर ग्रेटर देन 60, अब मार्क्स क्या एक ही पर्सन को मिलेगा क्या ग्रेटर देन 60? नहीं, एक से ज्यादा लोगों को रहेगा। सो व्हेन द आउटपुट इज, वी नो दैट लॉजिकली, टेबल में कितना डाला है उससे नहीं, टेबल में आप एक डालोगे तो एक ही मिलेगा, टेबल से नहीं, इन जनरल, कि salary greater than 10,000, marks greater than 60. So that time you will get more rows, more than one rows. That time you have to write down the cursor. That is the main logic, or that is the main concept. Okay, so that I will explain you tomorrow. First of all, I will show you the execution of this. Okay, procedure. Okay, so I'll again share the Oracle screen. I will show you execution. I'll copy and paste it here. Okay. Procedure created means there is no any error in the procedure. If any error is there, we have to solve it. Okay, so procedure created. Okay, now how to execute it? How to execute the procedure? Execute P1 in bracket 90. 90 is a department number. Now 90 department number is not present in our table, so it will display DNO does not exist because we have written the message here. Okay, now I'll write down here 20. Okay, so it will display maximum salary 45,000. Okay, so see here, for the procedure you have to write the, to execute the procedure you have to write down execute, name of the procedure, and if parameter is there. For function, to execute the function, what you have to write down? Select function, function name. Okay, वो याद रखना है। function के लिए क्या आता है? Select function name in bracket that value from dual. Okay, so ये याद रखना है आपको कि function के लिए select command है execution के लिए, procedure के लिए execute है word. Okay, now Now we will see the calling program. Okay. Slash. At last, you have to give the slash. Then only it gets executed. So enter the department number. Suppose I will give you 20. And it will display maximum salary equal to 45,000. Now, you will question may be there in your mind that then why we are writing down the procedure and function? Why we are not writing simple PLSQL block? So the reason is, एक बार आपने फंक्शन लिख लिया तो उस फंक्शन में जो आपने लिखा है वही सेम फंक्शन आप यू कैन कॉल इन नंबर ऑफ प्रोग्राम्स. मींस फंक्शन एक ही बार लिखना है और उसको आप अलग अलग प्रोग्राम्स में कॉल कर सकते हो. बट कौन से प्रोग्राम्स में? जहाँ पे अब सपोज मैंने एक फंक्शन लिखा है कि जिसमें एडिशन हो रहा है a प्लस बी का. ओके, एडिशन हो रहा है a प्लस बी का फंक्शन में. तो जहाँ पे अगर आप दूसरे प्रोग्राम में उसको कॉल कर सकते हो, बट कहाँ पे? जहाँ पे सैलरी प्लस कमीशन यानी दो कॉलम्स के एडिशन करनी है. या फिर मार्क्स है आपके C1 C2, स्टूडेंट्स के मार्क्स मुझे कैलकुलेट करने हैं, बट वहाँ पे दो सब्जेक्ट्स है C1 C2 या कोई भी, तो एडिशन करना है दो सब्जेक्ट्स का, तो वहाँ पे आप वो फंक्शन कॉल कर सकते हो. ओके, सो फंक्शन और प्रोसीजर का ये क्या है कि एक ही बार आपको उसको लिखना है और बार बार आप उसको जहाँ जरूरत है वहां कॉल कर सकते हो. मींस लॉजिक आपको बार बार लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. दैट इज द मेन पर्पस ऑफ फंक्शन प्रोसीजर. ओके, सो हैव यू गॉट दिस प्रोसीजर? और मैं आपको आज एक जस्ट कर्सर का एक प्रोग्राम जस्ट एग्जीक्यूट करके दिखाती हूँ कि आउटपुट कैसे आता है. ओके, अब मुझे ऐसे चाहिए सिंपल एक प्रोग्राम है कि मुझे सारे एम्प्लॉयज का एम्प्लॉय नंबर, एम्प्लॉय नेम, सैलरी और डिपार्टमेंट नंबर डिस्प्ले करना है सारे एम्प्लॉयज का. तो कितने रोज आने वाले हैं? 1 या मल्टीपल? मल्टीपल. तो मैं जस्ट आपको एग्जीक्यूट करके दिखाती हूँ. एक्सप्लेन कल करूंगी, बट आपको आउटपुट एटलीस्ट पता चलेगा कि कैसे आता है. ओके, स्लैश क्या है? वी डीपीटी एनो स्पेस हो गया वहां पे. कहाँ है वो एरर? अच्छा, अब जो कुछ एरर आई थी तो मैं क्या कर रही हूँ, मेरा ये जो पीपीटी है यहाँ पे से एरर ऑटोमेटिकली यहाँ पे कहाँ जहाँ स्टार दिख रहा है वहां पे आके स्पेस इज गिवन देयर, दैट्स व्हाई द एरर इज देयर. ओके, सो मैं यहाँ पे एक्सप्लेन करती हूँ. स्लैश पुट हियर, इस वजह से उसमें यहाँ पे कॉमा नहीं डॉट चाहिए. ओके, सो ऐसे एरर आपके इसमें आएगी तो आपको रिमूव करना है. आपकी जो फाइल रहेगी राइटिंग पीपीटी है, वर्ड फाइल है, व्हाटएवर इट इज, जहाँ पे प्रोग्राम लिखा है you have to make the changes into that. क्लोज C1, क्लोज को क्या बोल रहा है वो? C कैपिटल हो गया है शायद. जहाँ पे स्टार दिखाता है ना उसके आसपास में या उसके कभी कभार उसके प्रीवियस लाइन में एरर होती है क्योंकि आपने सेमीकोलन नहीं दिया होता है. ओके, और इसको क्यों दे रहा है एंड लूप? ओपन C1 लूप नहीं लिखा है वहां पे. एक मिनट, ओपन C1 लूप लगेगा यहाँ पे क्योंकि लूप के बिना तो वो एक ही रिकॉर्ड लेगा ना. लूप की वजह से वो बहुत सारे रिकॉर्ड्स लेगा. ओके, बहुत सारे एरर्स है इसमें. आउट डिपार्टमेंट नंबर, अच्छा हमारे कॉलम का ये अलग है ना, क्या है हमारे इसका? ये डीएनओ है, कॉलम नेम शुड बी करेक्ट. ओके, अब ये पहले मैंने दूसरे पीसी पे किया था, वहां पे टेबल के नाम कॉलम्स के नाम अलग थे, और आज दूसरे पीसी पे है. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई कॉलम नेम मस्ट बी मैच. सैलरी, यहाँ पे भी सब देखो, एक कॉलम चेंज होता है तो सारे चेंजेस करने पड़ेंगे. SALARY सैलरी है ना, यहाँ पे भी DNO. ई नेम ठीक है.